Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do that little fancy camera angle thing. I think like everybody in the house is asleep, and so I'm trying to stay quiet. I got to keep the microphone kind of close. So we're gonna have to make do. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the words with you. I'm also gonna give my two favorite words, if I can do it quietly. Two favorite words in Russian. The first one is Tuesday. Now, it doesn't sound like much in English, but in Russian it's thornic. And if you say it, loud and over again, thornic, it's just a lot of fun. Okay, and the second one is rabota. It's a work. It means work. Okay, so rabota. I'll tell you a little bit later about why that's a favorite. Okay, the word list. Okay, yeah, all these are a bit tricky, and actually Google Translate actually has a better accent than I do. One time my wife did one of these little home movie things for a family get-together, and everyone spoke Russian. Everyone spoke Russian the entire time. I watched it later, and I understood everybody in the room except myself. I couldn't understand a word I was saying. So you might want to get somebody better at this. Anyway, okay, the first word, administrator. Oh, administrator in English. Administrator. Okay, yeah, it sounds better, doesn't it? Instructor. Instructor. Okay, got it. Well, it sounds meaner in Russian, doesn't it? Assistant. Assistent. It helps if you do that. It does, yeah. University, UNIVERSITET. Okay, got it. And the next one's going to have a little note with it, okay? College, COLLEGE. Now, it's important here because college in Russian actually kind of means like junior college. So if you've got a 4-year degree, you want to say, you always want to talk about your university. Don't talk about your college, Universitet. Otherwise, you always think, stupid guy. Okay. Globe, GLOBUS. It's just too close to be real, isn't it? GLOBUS. Beautiful. Oh, this is a tricky one. Diagram. Sounds pretty straightforward, right? DIAGRAMMA. It's kind of cool there, right? DIAGRAMMA. Here's one you might use with the younger. I guess everybody uses this, right? Minus, MEENUS. Okay. Plus, PLUS. It's magic, isn't it? Grammar. I hope you never need this one, right? Grammar. GRAMMATICA. Yeah, it's kind of like Grammatica, right? Okay, that story about Eager. So I got to Belarus, and I knew no Russian at all. There's a little story in the text about my first little thin book with very little in it, and I was really I was desperately looking for someone to help me out, and I ran into Igor Baran. I can't remember where I met him. I think I met him at church or something, and his name it's spelled like Igor. It looks like Igor. Okay, but no, his name Eager. They pronounce it Eager, like happy and ready to go. Okay, and Igor Baran is his name, and he was married, wife Ella, and little son Sasha, and everything was really cool with them. And he was a big help to me, and helped me get started. And he was when I met him, I think he was making like $25 a month working as a librarian, and I called him up one time, and I got Elle on the phone, and she didn't speak any English, and I didn't speak any Russian, but I could make it out to Eager, and she said, Eager is, and then she had a really long pause, and then she said, Rabota. And of course, I had no idea what it was, So I said, Rabota. And she goes, da, Rabota. Anyway, so you can figure it out right now. It was work. Anyway, I figured out he wasn't home, so that was enough right there. Anyway, last time I met him, he was making, I guess, about $2,000 a month, $25,000 a year, and still living, in Belarus, but really doing well for himself. Had a nice apartment and everything. Since then, he's immigrated. He's in Canada somewhere, but I haven't. Last time I saw him was the year 2000, and it's just been a while. If you see or hear from Igor Baran, tell him to give me a call. I'm running out of time here. Okay, second favorite word was aravote. I told you that one. Okay, and then, zero. Null. Do you recognize that? Null. It's the same word. It's so simple.